Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Burt's here. Got round 15 Monza coming up next during our 2024 season playthrough of F1 Manager 2023. Looks like we got some money finally to upgrade a facility, but that's not going to leave us with much remaining to potentially get car parts, and honestly think we need to look at potentially getting a gearbox and ERS for Richard boy. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to spend our money here and get some more car parts because we're gonna need them before the end of the season is up. Let's go ahead and check our inbox here. Got lower category race results from last time out. Arthur Leclerc, Charlie Boy's younger brother, doing pretty well. Looks like we've got some... everything's passed, actually. Wow. And yes, we know these two items are in bad shape, but we just purchased some new ones. So that's going to drop us back down to about 8.8 milli, and that sets us right back into the Italian GP. So let's check out, let's see, we got medium risk, high risk, but we can't really swap these out because we're still using one. Until they fail the part, we have to kind of use that one, unfortunately. And we don't have enough money. We need 11 and a half. We're super close. We pretty much had it, but we needed to get those car parts. Go ahead and check the performance targets. We definitely lost out on that quali position streak. Very unfortunate. Let's try it again and get one of our drivers at least 15th for the next 5 in a row. I don't think we're gonna get fastest lap. And let's see if we can get one of them into Q2. And I think that's gonna do it for the performance targets. Let's just double check everything. Driver's doing well. Theo, he needs to start improving his overtaking, and that is included here. And adaptability. But yeah, we can't do both of those simultaneously, so we're just gonna have to leave them there. And Richard, probably reactions. What are we on right now? Pace, long run. Yeah, I mean that's the best we can do, honestly. So we'll leave that there for the boy and Zane. We can't get those two together, unfortunately. When do we have him set up for the pace long run? All right. So we'll just leave everybody alone, and we'll go ahead and jump into the Italian GP, the Temple of Speed. Another one of my favorite tracks. Old school, tons of history here. Very high speed. Not too technical of a track, of course, but it's definitely a long game track here because it's very fast. It's pretty much just, a straight full throttle race with maybe a handful of turns, 5 turns realistically. But other than that, it is just all out. So definitely a lot of stress on the driver to not make any mistakes. Stress on the team to not make any strategy mistakes. And let's see what we can do. Coming into the Italian GP for the 2024 season. I'm going to go ahead and knock out these practice sessions off camera, and I'll bring it back for the qualifying. I think we have the ATR qualifying, ATA qualifying, so that means we're going to have to... Q1, I believe, is on the hard tire, Q2 on the medium, and 3 is on the soft. So let's see what we can do. I'll bring it back for quali. Welcome back. Practice is over. Didn't go too well for Richard. He had a little crash action in the second practice session, unfortunately. So he forced our hand, and we had to purchase some emergency car parts and use some of the brand new units we just bought. So Richard, you know, we were doing pretty okay on saving money. We were looking at being a good spot, and then Richard just had to ruin it for us. So we don't have a lot of money left, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and jump into this qualifying session. I got both the boys, nonetheless, I got them both set up pretty well, at least. Definitely gonna need a new engine soon. Same thing for Theo here. And all that money we've been saving, I have a feeling we're about to just have to spend it, which is not good. Let's see, actually, if I can. Cash remaining. So I have about 5.5, it looks like 5.6 remaining from the 8.4, 8.5 that we had earlier. So we had to spend a good little bit of it right there, unfortunately. But we're about to jump into qualifying, and it is forcing us. Obviously, we have to do one tire at a time. So hards, here we come. And I'm gonna let the team handle it. Hopefully we can get at least one of them into the P18 slot. Ah, dang it. Not quite. We are just falling behind, unfortunately. So Q3 results. Looks like Max and Sergio taking the top two. Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. We got both Astons. Lance beating out Fernando. Lando Norris, P6. Esteban in the Alpine. Got the other Ferrari of Carlos in 8th. Mr. Alexander Albon in P9. And Danny Rick in the AlphaTauri to come through in P10. And K-Mag's looking, K-Mag's looking strong. The AlphaTauri car is just obviously a little bit better, I think, this season. We've been focusing a lot on the research. We need to keep doing that. So hopefully next season, the car will be in a much better position. Although I think right around the time I get done finishing the rest of this 2024 season playthrough, I believe the new F1 Manager 2024 game will be coming out shortly after I finish this season playthrough. So I think once this season is over, we're going to jump into the new game. And once I get a little bit of recorded on the new game, I might jump back into this one and go through the 2025 season in game. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and see if we can guarantee a position gain. Do we want to do that at Monza? You know what? I don't think so. We're just going to leave it alone. The reports were looking nice and clear for the race. We already know we're going to get a grid drop. It doesn't matter. He's already in last place. And I'm pretty sure we're going to want to do a medium soft, or even a, ooh, okay. So the one stopper, interesting. Medium to hard or soft medium. So that's definitely, and then obviously the two stopper is just much longer of a cycle there. I think hard, let's see, the medium hard or the soft medium. Can we do the medium soft? No, not gonna be beneficial. I think the medium hard's gonna be the way to go. And we can either, what about the soft hard? Is that gonna be any better? No. A little bit maybe. Let's try that actually, the soft and the hard. Let's go on lap 21. Let's try that out with Richard. Let's do the same for Theo. Switch this over. Soft, hard. Go back a bit. And lap 21. Let's go put Theo on lap 22. Let's go a lap later. I believe that's gonna do it. We don't have, this is gonna be pretty much the last race potentially with this gearbox unit. We could probably get another 2 races, including this one out of the ERS. But the gearbox is gonna need to be replaced after this one, as well as the engine for Theo. And Richard's engine is most likely gonna need to be replaced after this race as well. So we can just throw away all that money we've been saving, pretty much. We're not gonna be able to upgrade the facility, unfortunately. Very sad to see. We'll just keep focusing on the research. Maybe that will be the benefiting factor for next season. But let's jump into the 2024 season Italian Grand Prix at Monza, the Temple of Speed. Stoked for this one, but obviously gonna be tough. We're not in a good car. We gotta, just try to get through the rest of this season scratch free. McLaren in real life, though, they are doing excellently. Let's see how we can do in the game here, though. Turn on the battle assist. Let's make our overtake progression on high. We're going to jump on board here with Theo.
You've got the pace.
Yeah, okay.
Always a
You got it, dude.
always a cluster right here. We're going to get Joe. We're going to keep in front of him. Looks like he's going to get us here. Pretty much everyone on the soft tire, and Albon choosing to start on the medium. So we're going to be on the same, at least a very similar strategy to everybody. Some people might hold out a bit and go to the medium. I think we're going to jump onto the hard, but we'll see. Gotta let this play out. If the tires are lasting longer than expected, then maybe we do push a little bit further on the soft and then jump over to the medium and switch it up. Because we definitely want to be on the softest tire at the end of the race. So I think we should jump over to the medium a bit later. And if that's the case, we're going to need to hold off on the tires here. So let's go ahead and back these down.
Yeah, just go
Let's keep them pushing on the fuel and battery. Actually, let's go ahead and drop the battery back down. We're already spent pretty much half the battery, at least with Theo there, on that first lap alone. We gotta try to stay in the DRS range of the cars in front, but it doesn't look like that's happening right now. DRS is gonna open up. I guess if Yuki gets in front of us, then we'll definitely have DRS then.
Okay, let's make the most of it.
Yeah, he's just pulling away, Yuki. It might be due to the engine. I mean, the engines are not the greatest right now. We're in the 40% range. We're definitely not pushing as much power as we could be. Ay, sad to see here. Definitely sad to see. And you know what? This is going to be where we end up finishing again. Let's go ahead and bump this up to 16 speed. And let's just keep an eye on the race ahead. Let's bring the overtake back down so they're not fighting each other. And okay, looks like we have an accident. What happened here? Crash involving multiple cars. K-Mag and Valtteri going at it. Oh my goodness, K-Mag just snapping one on the inside. Trying to tell Valtteri, I'm going to take this corner whether you like it or not. And that's going to either bring out a full safety or bring out a red flag, and red flag indeed.
Red flag.
Ay. Well, at least that's going to give us potentially 1 free place, maybe 2 free places. Let's see how this plays out here. K-Max just giving him a smack. Yeah, neither of those teams are going to be happy about that. Alrighty, red flag, red flag. So we have 10 minutes until the session restarts. So now I think we're going to be an excellent opportunity to go onto a fresh soft and then take that a bit further and then jump onto the medium. I think that's going to be a sweet, easy peasy switcheroo right there. Go back to a brand new set of softs. And actually, I'm going to hit pause. Nope, I'm going to wait because it's still set to my previous strategy. So once the race begins again, we are on ERS battle assist. I think the fuel is still going. Nope, we need to get the fuel going. Let's push attack here. Extra battery. Looks like K-Mag's gonna snag a penalty for that one, and Valtteri, they're both back in the race. Very interesting. So pretty much a restart from what we just did. Everyone's on a brand new set of tire. And some people switched over already. So I don't think they're gonna be able to hang on to that tire to the very end. So I think we're actually in a pretty good spot. Let's switch over here to strategy. Let's edit a strategy. Let's add a new stint. Let's go to medium here. Bring this way over. Probably about 29 potentially. Yeah, let's do that 29. Select that, and we'll do the same for Richard. New stint, medium. Let's do lap 28 though, I believe, with Richard. Or lap 30. Let's have 28 with Richard. Put that on a little early for him. And there we go. Now we are reset. And we're jumping on board. Alright, so Theo's up. Got past Piastri. Let's see how that happened. Gonna stick one up the inside of old Oscar boy. Keeping it clean. We got Joe just in front. We got Valtteri in front of him. I believe Valtteri's just gotta have some damage. K-Mag might have got away with maybe just having to change a front wing, but Valtteri most certainly had to have taken like some side pod damage or something. So maybe that will play into our favor. Go ahead and let's wait a little bit. That's alright, stick with it, my brother. Just hang in there. Yeah, stick with him, stick with him. Alright, let's bring the battery back down to neutral here. Leave the tire on attack mode for one more lap. Is he gonna try to send it down the inside on Joe? Not quite. And Richard chasing Piastri down. So I believe a lot of these people are gonna be trying to go to the very end of the race on those tires, and not us. I think we're going to be in a good position because if some people are going to try to take these tires to the very end, they're going to be in tough shape towards the end because they're going to have almost no tire left. Let's bring ours back down so we can hang on to them for just a bit longer. And hopefully we're going to pick up DRS right on this lap, I believe. And no DRS yet. Let's actually speed this up. Gonna be close, but not quite close enough. Go ahead and speed this up. Should get DRS on this next lap. Yellow flag. Ricciardo locking up. What's happening here? Oh. Trying to maybe go around his teammate, but not having enough sauce for it. So that's going to give us a free place. Nice. So maybe we should have done the position gain guarantee for the sponsors. So we now got DRS with Richard. We are just out of DRS range with Theo. Now we're starting to slow down quite a bit, unfortunately. That's all right. Oscar gets around us. No real surprise, unfortunately. I mean, I could push a little further, but that's really gonna ruin our strategy a little bit. So I'll speed this up and let whatever happen. So Theo's hanging in there with Oscar. Oscar's on the mediums. We're gonna play a little back and forth here, I feel like. And Yuki getting past us there, doubling it down. And Ricardo's making a charge back up, but Richard's going to give him a little bit of a fight. Theo's kind of settling in there. Not too shabby. We're still burning the fuel real good. We'll keep doing that until we get a little bit lower. And Richard taking Ricardo back. So probably be battling it out there for a moment. We are going to make a pit stop here in about 9 to 10 laps time. Actually 8 or 9 laps time, eh? Yep, so pit stop's coming soon. So that's definitely going to put us at the back of the pack. But I think we're going to be in good shape because everyone else is going to be taking the tire they're currently on to the very end, except for maybe these other soft runners. And we're starting to burn the fuel, so let's take this back down. And Richard's starting to slow down. He's starting to look too comfortable in that P20 slot, Richard. We are now in the pit window. Just a few more laps. We've caught up with K-Mag and Valtteri, the two that got into it earlier. Tires are getting a little warm. That is all right. We'll go.
How are the tires? How are the tires?
Oh, we had a crash. Who was it? Danny Rick, it looked like? Danny Rick just crashing on his own? Oh, trying to get around Piastri and... Oh, puts the throttle down a little too soon, smacking the rear. That is unfortunate for Danny Ricciardo. Definitely going to give us another free position. Let's jump on board with Theo here, actually. Oh, locking up. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, we know, brother. I know.
Okay,
Come on in. Come on in. Oh man, not good. Not good.
So we'll box now, box. Box.
Got Theo coming in. Richard's gonna come in on the next one. Let's see how this pit stop goes
Yep.
actually for Theo here. And we'll go ahead and switch over to that fresh medium.
Box this lap.
Alright, let's have a clean stop here, team. Need a clean stop. Nice work. Ooh. A little close there. 3.5 second stop. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Okay, mode push.
Go ahead and deploy a bit on the battery here. We're gonna have a nice out lap. And Richard's gonna be coming into pit here right this moment. So let's jump on board with him and see if we can have another clean stop. Go ahead and bring the battery back down.
Box.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of a long pit lane here. Yuki is on a new set of medium already. He's gonna come flying past us. Should be able to jump out in front of, ooh, 3.8. Not good.
This is very tight.
We have our teammate we're gonna be racing here on the way out. Oh, looks like Dale's gonna snag it. Alright, let's go ahead and back out, speed this up a bit, and continue on. Yeah, 18 and 19. I mean, I guess if we can finish here, it's better than 19 and 20th. And Theo getting around K-Mag. Let's see what happened here. Nice. Coming into the last high-speed chicane. Oh, left, right, left. Nice work, my friend. Not too shabby. Nope, just lost it though. Just lost it as quick as we got it. Alonso taking a spin out here. Let's see what happened. All by himself. Oh, either putting the power down too soon or something's happening. Causing a stoppage. Took him a little while to get the car back going. We got about a little less than 20 laps left. And Perez pit stop issue for the Red Bull team. You don't see that very often. Yeah, looks like all clean there. Not sure. Gotta wait for a car. Did he have a penalty? Something happened there. We're gonna get some of those runners switching over tire now. I wonder if we should have went medium and then soft. It's probably what we should have done. Been on the soft tire at the end. But that's alright. We're gonna stick with the medium, stick with the strategy we got now. P17, P19. Not the greatest, but not the end of the world. As long as we can finish this race cleanly, then Richard will have redeemed himself from the accident during practice. Theo having a little spill during the race. Luckily, it wasn't too detrimental. Gonna fuel back down before we run out. Getting close. We got K-Mag behind Theo. See if we can keep him behind. We're gonna play a little DRS game here. We're getting close to the end. Definitely need to stay in front of K-Mag. Nice with Danny Rick having to lap him there. We got a nice little buffer there. That was kind of nice. We're gonna need to keep K-Mag behind. He's on the mediums, just like us. He's got a little bit more life than we do. Piastri running wide. Got 3 to go. 3 to go here. All right, final lap. Let's go ahead and
Mode push.
go
mode
all
push.
out. We got K-Mag right behind us.
Mode push. Mode push.
I bet K-Mag's probably going to be doing something very
Can we go
similar.
mode push now?
I think we're going to clear K-Mag here. We're going to get one more lap, I believe, because the front runners are right here. So they're on their final lap. They're going to cross and finish, and we are now starting our final lap technically. Yeah, one left, one left. Go ahead and push the fuel also. How far away is Richard? Richard's
No more
not too
lifting
far
coast.
away from K-Mag. Can we get P17 and P18? Can Richard take that P18 slot
more
away
lifting
from
coast.
K-Mag?
Copy.
Gotta be tight here. I don't think Richard's gonna quite have enough sauce to get K-Mag. If so, this is gonna be... Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. It's gonna be a last opportunity. Don't let him do it to you, Richard. Nice. Nice, brother. Keep him behind. Clean pass. Way to get it done. Ooh, that's a lot better than finishing 19 and 20, I can tell you that. Sorry, Alpha Tauri / Visa Cash App RB F1 team, as they are in
Checkered
2024 real life. Oh man, that was a rough one. We got through it. We didn't crash out. We finished. But we did crash in practice, so we still had to spend money. That we should have been saving more towards our facility upgrade. Look at Pierre finishing P3. Mr. Gasly. Alpine making some heavy strides up the grid this season. We definitely need to do much better for next season. We're not doing too well. Yeah, let's just put this one behind us. Pretty much like the rest of the season we've gone through so far. And get to the next race. Let's just keep pushing through this season. Do this, as much research as we can. Really focus our efforts towards the following season car. And try to just power through this and get to the next season and the next game coming out. But that'll do it, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.